Hello everybody and welcome to the beautiful Mount Panorama here in our Australian racing cars. As you can see, I will be your commentator for tonight. My name is Chlebik or Breadman or whatever you want to call me. And here with me is Joshua and he will be my co-commentator for tonight.
Hello. Uh, yeah, sorry, I have not a lot of words. I'm figuring everything out and I'm more like annoying for everything, how everything works. I need to figure the whole system out. It's not fun.
It's
And, oh no. Wait.
What happened? Don't tell me I'll end up like Spitz.
But I don't know.
Is everything in order? Well, it should be, probably. Yeah. So, here we are, qualifying Mount Panorama, only 5 people, and one of them isn't getting points, as I understood. I hope that's correct. Okay. I hope the stream is... No, the stream's doing things. Okay. Okay. I'll need to fix that.
Okay,
We're still
so
live,
stupid.
I guess,
It's
yeah. I have like Spitz.
the sound
like
of the cars is for
internet.
me really hard tonight.
Spitz like internet. My internet is glitching, and the cars are flying all over the screen. So I should probably fix that.
And probably, yeah, that will be the best. The flying cars are not invented yet, so
Yeah. In the meantime, something about these cars. They are very narrow, as you may see. Very narrow cars. And yeah. From what I've heard from our drivers, they told us that they can take the whole downhill part to maybe even 3 wide. So even though we have only 5 drivers, I think we will have some fun. I hope, at least.
can you stream your screen? You can watch along with the timing. I can also watch through 3H, but then it will be late for me.
I can at least try it. I hope my internet doesn't collapse like Spitz's did last time we streamed. Hopefully this will not happen. I'm sorry to you, my man. I'm not trying to make fun of you. Or am I?
No, we are.
Nah, we are.
Just say we are. We are.
Yeah, okay. And the stream is having
So,
problems.
nice.
Yeah, I don't think the internet can handle.
Okay, no, that's real. How do I need to help with commenting if I don't know the lifetime action?
Did you join into the?
Yeah,
brief you how
but I can only. I only can switch between 2 cameras.
Okay. And can you switch between cars?
No, I don't know. I can drive. I can drive one.
Do you have in the sidebar, do you have selected some kind of standings or tower or something like that? If you do, then you just click the name. But anyway, we should.
I don't know. No.
Damn. Well, I'm sorry, to be honest. I'm quite flabbergasted. We didn't, evidently so, we didn't smooth everything out, as you can see, or as you can hear. But yeah, this will be hopefully not as long evening as all of our normal streams, because there aren't a lot of people. And yeah, if you want to, you can go talk to Spitz about it. I can entertain our viewers for now.
It's more like, how can I switch between cars? It's...
Yeah, I will probably try to explain it to you, but not on stream, obviously. You won't hear our secrets yet. Meanwhile, talk about anything. I will just write the explanation down to you. Did he? Nah, he's here. So, my man, talk about. You can talk about the Miami Grand Prix. We started just a few hours ago.
Don't you mean 1 hour? Nah.
I'm not entirely sure. Well, it wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't today. And later on, after this, I think they will do the sprint qualifying, if I'm right. But we are here on Bathurst. And you can't have a race on the track without the track history. But I cannot Google anything because everything doesn't work. So I get my phone with it. I don't have the knowledge for now to know everything about my head. I'm just 19 years old, and every track we are driving on is probably going to be older than me. So
that's
most
quite
of the
the
parts.
possibility.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm still younger than you, but that's not the important thing.
Yeah, we are here on Bathurst. We kind of have some Bathurst Mount panorama, if I need to say it correctly. I've drove on this before on ACC. It's not the easiest track, but in the years, it's didn't change since 1987. And before that, they had a circuit already since 1938. So yeah, it's definitely older than us.
Yeah. It's an old track, but it's entertaining still.
It's still entertaining. They just changed it with a extra chicane named The Chase, if I say it correctly, after Conrad Strait and before the Murray score, so before the end. And never changed since then.
That's quite interesting, to be honest, because a lot of tracks are changing over time, but yeah.
This, only one chicane to make it interesting or something.
Probably because of
It's boring.
safety or something boring, right? Like that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, it's more the when you go when you're done with the track, you go down, and you're going on a straight track, and then eventually you need to take to the left and to the right, and you think that corner, that's literally been there since 1987, and before that, it was never there.
And you just drove straight in there.
Yeah.
Also,
Uh,
imagine old sports cars or old F1 cars even, just for the time period. Imagine you taking here the Maserati which raced in the 1950 in F1. Just imagine trying to drive here
oh,
with that car.
I found it.
That would not be enjoyable, I think.
I'm watching now two cars driving, Slot and Smelly. They're already racing.
Oh yeah, they are. Well,
Big Eminem is alone,
they need to get some practice
like Edmund.
after practice.
But Smithy and Slot are already racing together. Like, why, guys? Stop! You don't need to.
Nah, let them enjoy. Also, we've got 1.5 minutes left in our qualifying session, and we've been talking and also fixing problems almost the whole time. So, something about our drivers. Little Skittle, who is placed, I will find the standings, as you saw just Sloth and Smetty crash out. I will just look the standings up because I don't remember them, obviously. After our last round, Little Skittle is in 4th position. Sloth is 2nd, but if I'm not mistaken, he will not be receiving points for this race. Because he told everybody that he won't be racing, and
4 points.
well, he told everybody he won't be racing, like he won't be available, but he's bored, or he was bored. So here he is, or here he is in the pits.
But I also get a message on Slots that we are super quiet on stream.
I've just
Luckily,
tweaked it.
you can hear us now a little bit.
I think he meant mainly me because I had like minus 12 decibels in the settings, but yeah, I think I fixed it. It should be better now. I think it is. And yeah, qualifying's finished.
And otherwise,
Little Skittle is in 1st, Sloth is in 2nd, Ben RS, who is right now, he's 6th. Yeah, he's 6th. And Edmund, who's chasing the top 2, he's 3rd, and he is starting on the 4th position. Yeah, my speaking is not very clear today. He's in 3rd position in our championship standings, but he's starting 4th, or it looks like, for now. It depends if he's going to improve or not.
and I think they are done here almost.
Well, he bottled it.
Oh,
he
no.
bottled it in the last
Oh.
corner. So no improvements there. So we
The
have
real McDrive is there, man. McDonald's McDrive.
so we have our grid set.
It's close.
Yeah.
Skittle in first. Big M&M. Yeah, wait, I need to say, I want to make, I said the last time I did this, I want to call him Big M&M. I don't know if I said it then, but I call him Big M&M until he wins a race. So, I don't know if
I think today is good possibility that he will win.
I'm just gonna watch him and I see if he's going to fail, yes or no.
We'll see. And that's the beauty of it. Yeah, as our championship runner-up said in the chat, 5 racers is insane. Yeah, a lot of guys. I think we will have non-stop action all around the track. You know. Nah.
You're not that big. I wanted to make a joke, but better not to.
Well, the funny thing is that these are probably the smallest cars we've been racing with.
That is probably true, yeah. If I now can get a hold on.
Or maybe the Porsches who are smaller, you would need to compare them wheel to wheel. But nothing's changing on the fact that these cars are small, like very small. Also, I think we should be starting anytime.
And they are in the pit lane for now.
Well, for now, but I don't know.
We need to wait.
Yeah.
In the Netherlands. So well, in the Netherlands we got a lovely sun for that. But all of you behind Big M&M, I know, I can speak Dutch, so it is. I can say it, but nobody will know it.
Oh yeah, you are Dutch too. I forgot.
Yeah.
And we are going to race. Oh yeah.
I'm driven because I'm Dutch.
We will do 2 times 15 minutes. So 2 races, 15 minutes each. And I'm not sure, but I think somewhere in the back of my mind is the thought that the second race is going to be reverse grid. But I'm not certain because I've been sleeping for the last week, or my mind has. So I forgot.
We will see.
We have
the action.
To start. One red, 2 red, 3, 4, 5, 6 red lights are shining on our drivers, and we are off. Little Skittle did a great job in starting. Ben RS is now second. As Sloth will probably try to shadow everybody because he's driving just for fun now. Smethy, who is driving for points, will try to put pressure onto Edmund right from the start. He will try to overtake him as fast as possible because this track is still quite close, and he's going wide. He forgot to brake. My man. You've got 3 pedals probably. 3 pedals for a reason. Nah, I'm sorry. And Ben RS
and the fourth
will
one
try,
between your legs.
And Ben RS will probably try to overtake a little Skittle. He's getting closer to him as we speak. I need to find life timing. Where is my life timing? Oh yeah. I hope
think
that
by the L from
Benares.
Lifetime, I mean.
I hope Benares won't bottle it anywhere, as Little Skittle just did. If you saw, the car is very twitchy, very keen on oversteering, or on steering inputs, like you tap the wheel and you are going into the wall, especially in Bathurst.
I think Smetty crashed.
I'm sorry. Yeah. It looks
Smetty
like
is
from the
far
gap.
behind. He spun and crashed, sadly enough. When you come back, you'll see it after the commercial.
Yeah, I'm alive now. Don't worry.
Oh, oh.
No commercial for
No
you.
commercials.
Yeah.
No money. Oh, no, no, no. Here for the fun. I love it when they break. They just almost... yeah, how do you say that? The brake is really heavy.
Yeah.
You see them break.
The car
It also just looks like
shifts.
little Lego cars with its white wheels.
Yeah, it looks like that. And Benares will try again to push Little Skittle out of the way. Well, hopefully only figuratively. Hopefully he won't crash into him. We'll see. Into the technical sector they go. And I don't really think we will see much overtaking here because, yeah, it's technical, man. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, you need to wait until the person in front of you crashes. So you need to push up behind and just try to let the person in front of you crash.
Yeah, that's probably a good tactic.
Like what happened with Smetty, I think he's bumped the wall again. It's not going really great with him.
Well, yeah, but he's trying. And I've just taken a look on him and he spun. But a beautiful spin, man. Congratulations. That was Edmund.
Oh,
yeah, Edmund crashed
but
too.
with Slots and Edmund, yeah.
And Ben RS.
They're trying to fight and everything. Oh, and Slot and Ben. And Edmund, I mean. Slot goes past Edmund.
Edmund touched a wall. He likes walls. Nah, this was the first time I've seen him crash. This race, of course. And he's going on the outside of Sloth.
And it works.
It works.
The
Beautiful
McDonald's
move.
power.
Oh yeah. Beautiful move. Cleanly. Well done. Congratulations.
Hey, Smetty went back to the pits. I think he retired.
That's fast.
I thought it's not gonna work out. I'm gonna wait, and maybe in the second race it will go better.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe he needs to go to the toilet, take some rest, drinking water. It's very hot today for me where I live.
Yeah, for us too, and for him probably too. Still, we have summer in May. We have summer in May.
Hello, I don't care anymore how everything goes. There was snow here in the Netherlands in February or in March, what is normally not the point. 10 years ago, I still remember for me when, I know, really boring, but that I go with my parents somewhere and yeah, just have everywhere snow. And now you look at the climate and then, right, only weeks now. I wanted to say. How do
I'm sorry
how do
to
I
interrupt,
wet snow?
but it looked like Ben was preparing to overtake, but then he made a mistake and here again lost quite some time. Yeah, you can continue.
Sorry for my uninterested story. I just wanted
Oh.
something to talk about. Or I can just go to the wiki page and say the history of Bathurst.
Sloth just did a drift. He touched the wall.
Everyone is drifting. They are all
he touched the
drifting.
wall. He almost touched Edmund. Nah, that sounds horrible, but he did a great drift, and I got it on stream. Yay!
Like we got you, man. You cannot hide it.
Yeah. I got the camera. You can be comfortable now. And Edmund is doing some grass mowing. Oh, yeah. He's mowing the grass.
I think also that Smetty is racing again. Yeah, he's racing again.
Yeah, maybe something happened. He needed to take a break. And yeah.
And then you need to have a Kit Kat. Everyone knows it.
Something.
But to more like being in the facts about Bathurst, Mount Paramana. First of all, I said that there were 2 variants, but the craziest part is also from 1938 to 1986, cars were a little bit different than from 1987 to now. The cars are a lot faster. So even though the circuit is longer, with 39 kilometers, or to say that in miles, 26 miles longer, the time is 10 seconds faster. The fast time in between 1938 and 1986 was by Neil Allen in the McLaren. He set the record in 1917 with a 2 minutes 9.7. When there were still 20 turns, and since 1970, in 2000, when circuit changed in 1987, since 2018, Deutscher Christopher, I don't see other name on that, Christopher set the fast time with a 1:59.2910. So crazy to think how everything has evolved from those old cars in like a McLaren M10B to a Audi R8.
Quite interesting. I took our viewers for nearly a lap of first-person views inside of the cars. Because,
Nice.
yeah, everything's
I was
happening
talking.
for now. Yeah, that's great too. Because we talked. We didn't... what did I want to say? We weren't quiet. That's the important part.
Oh, I see. Smetty's going backwards. Why is he driving backwards?
The funny thing is that if he will drive backwards for some time,
He will disqualify himself.
Little
It's
skill
dangerous.
Ben RS will catch up to him.
Oh no! Oh wait, he's driving with the track, but he's just driving backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay, Oh, we will see the first backwards time here at Bathurst. Smithy is Yeah, interesting guy. Interesting. I don't know
Man,
what to say.
why not? He's having fun.
He's having fun. Nah,
If
there's not much further going around. Otherwise, that if I see it right, Skittle, and Big Eminem and Ben are still fighting, of course, for P1.
yeah, and
Still,
these
Skittle in
guys
P1.
are on the same part of the track as Smatty right now. Smatty is now going into
Yeah,
the
so we will
chicane.
see how everything will go.
I will take a look from inside the car. From Little Skittle now.
They are there. Ah, smooth, smooth.
I would like to hear their reaction,
Yeah.
to be honest.
We're gonna ask after the race.
Yeah. No sloth. Off the racing line, good lapped car. Good behavior. He's now in neutral. No, not anymore. Because probably when you're going downhill, you can be in neutral and the car will be faster than in actual gear. To be honest, the
I don't know.
gear ratio in reverse, it's quite bad. Like 28 kilometers per hour in reverse. My man, that's bad. Now without gear,
Not
he's
so
going
Van Gogh not
50.
go 10 kilometers per hour backwards.
Say again now.
Van cars go only go 10 kilometers per hour backwards, right? Or am I no stupid?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Also, we've been yapping for over 14 minutes or 13 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes, so.
The race is almost over.
We need to be. Oh! Big Eminem
Oh,
is crashing. He still holds it, but that's. I don't know if he has damage. Cannot see really at the. Oh, and Ben is going right. They are driving to the max. Not like Max Verstappen, but they drive into the max of the car to see if they who can finish first. So it's literally this is my second time being a commentator, but sometimes still struggling with words and everything.
yeah.
For
Don't worry about
if
it.
there are people if there are people watching, just throw me some tips or anything. I would appreciate that. What you like to hear from me.
To be
And
honest,
don't say speak better English. I know I'm a typical Dutch person that if you're not famous as a Dutch person, you don't talk English much. So you more have that Dutch Dunklish, we call it Dunklish.
and Smatty is now driving in the right direction.
Yeah. No, I don't like that. Just drive backwards. And I have the we call it Dunklish.
Well,
If
don't
you walk
worry.
somewhere, you talk
Don't
English,
worry
and
about
everyone
your
knows you're
English.
Dutch.
Don't worry about your English. Don't worry about sounding wrongly. Oh no! Little Skittle did a mistake. And he's being overtaken by Ben. Probably. Nah, he pushed him wide.
Almost.
He pushes him
Almost.
wide. Oh yeah. A lot of pressure on Skittle right now. He still has 2 laps to go. Well, lap and a half. But you get the idea. Ben Aris is
So
very
maybe
close. And
he needs to really.
Little Skittle will now
It's
try
close.
to widen the car as much as possible. because yeah, the cars are very
He,
narrow.
he needs to show. He needs to show his ass so Ben cannot pass through it.
Yeah, the widest Camaro i4 there is in the world right now. Nice drift, my man. Nice drift.
Slot crashed. I see on the live timing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the crashes can. Oh,
He's drifting.
game over. Game over is. Why is says give over? Game over on his car. That's not fair now.
He drifted.
This
Oh, and Smetty's driving backwards again.
Betty.
Where is he?
He's meeting slots. Slot.
Little
Smetty.
Skittle that did a little mistake again, and Benares is very close to him right now. Very close. He will try to overtake
Come
from
on,
the
big
outside.
M&M.
From the outside, but yeah, Little Skittle is widening the car as much as possible, but Ben did a very good exit from the last corner, and they will go wheel to wheel into the first corner. Yeah, Little Skittle took a very offensive line. He spooked Benares into braking too much too early, and he's back into the first place. But what I wanted to say before this fight even began, or began anew, don't worry about anything you say here, because as are our viewers, we are all barely literate, so don't worry.
I think I thought you wanted to say we're not existing.
Yeah, we barely.
No, but it's more important. I'd like it to be important that people understand what I'm saying. Otherwise, I'm just talking gibberish like I'm some of the many languages in English or accents, and that you hear them and that you think from why what are you saying, man? What are you saying?
Oh. I found an interesting angle. This one. Hope everybody on stream enjoys this angle, but
Oh, Ben's crashed in the wall. Oh,
was oh shoot.
he's driving too fast at the end, and Big M&M is still holding it.
Yeah, he's trying to push Little Skittle all the way to the finish line. He will really try to overtake him anywhere he can now. Probably sends it down the inside. No, he won't. But Little Skittle does a drift. He loses a lot of time. He loses. Oh, damn. And Benares, he's quicker.
It's close, it's close, it's close.
I don't know if Skittle is doing it
Is
on
Big M&M going
purpose.
wait? Oh. Is he holding it? Is he holding it? No?
Oh. Yeah, they finished.
Yes,
And it's
I did.
close.
Oh, he did it.
Little Skittle won.
And that was close. But now
Look
I
at
can
the
call him
gap.
Little Skittle because it's just over. He's won a race. Man. It's still
gap.
crazy. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.000. I see that is the gap. I don't know if that's right.
It's like they were basically wheel to wheel, but yeah,
It's basically a photo finish. I don't know if we can watch that back or something.
you can watch the stream. I don't know if there was good angle, but yeah, and Smetty's on the great long straight.
Smetty.
Let's go.
Smetty. The biggest winner.
He is only 3 laps behind, in our 8-lap race, but he's finishing right now as we speak in the first race, of course. We still have another
Uh,
15 minutes to go.
Still, I said that if he would win, I will call him Little Skittle. So Big M&M is gone, and maybe for next year I need to do it until he wins the championship.
Maybe he will have the motivation.
Oh, I hear from Little Skittle that he was 0.4 laps of fuel before the last chicane.
Ooh.
So it was almost empty. That could be fatal. That he also crashed so much so that he even held up.
Well, what a first race. Even though we had little drivers, we had only 5 of them, and Smet is doing donuts. But
And he
doing a lot
crashing.
of donuts. Good job, my man.
It's more like from I
did
don't
great.
care.
I don't
More
care
like from
nuts.
am I allowed to do donuts? We say no. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Bye.
Yeah. And even though we had only 5 drivers, there was still quite a lot of action between Ben Ares and Little Skittle respectively. These two guys were...
Oh, I see now the fin. Yeah, is it the fin? This the finish? Oh no way. I thought maybe it's not the finish time. I still don't know how much the gap was because that's 0.1 seconds. But they were close.
So, what are your impressions from these 5 drivers?
Smitty is a goof. Edmund and Skittle are. Skittle could have lost. If he would lost, I would not. It will be fair because he crashed a lot, so that he even finished first is already great. So maybe we will see Ben taking the next win, but yeah, Slot is just being a Slot. He's not ready for points, so I don't know really what he's thinking right now. And Edmund, I've seen a lot of action with him with Slot, but quickly faded away after he crashed. So it's more like that everyone crashed. That the track is difficult. That everyone pushed till the limits.
Yeah. And we've got reverse grid, so I've not entirely forgotten. And I'm bleeding out of my nose. Give me a minute. I'm going to reposition myself. And yeah, stick something into the nose so it will stop bleeding. So I will sound goofy as hell. So forgive me.
Do I need to talk more?
You probably can. Everything should be good now.
You want 6, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. And on the second race on Bathurst, the reverse grids with Smetty in first place. Smetty.
Let's go.
And he's still first in the corner. So now he's doing great. And Skittle is cutting a little. And then Ben was a.
Yeah, that was Skittle.
Stennis did not.
And also, we've got a new driver because our guy forgot there was a race. Well, Johnson is here, and he was starting
and
from
he
the
joined
pits. And Sloth just overtook 2 guys, and he crashed after overtaking 2 guys.
A lot of crash ready. Or again, the crashes.
Whoa!
I want to say if Johansson
Whoa!
Johnson does not crash, he will come far.
Our guys
And we'll
just
see
went
how
3
everything
wide
goes.
up the mountain. 3 wide up the mountain. I would not
And
have
then
the guts for that.
Smetty is still first.
Oh my god. Oh please God, let Smetty win. Even though it's a quite fun race now. Please let
Even
him
though
win.
he's
Whoa!
crash.
A lot of contact between Ben and Sloth, and Ben's taking the chicane straight again.
I thought he crashed into the wall, but he is still driving. I want to say, unless Smetty is now driving better than last race. Last race he was little Smitty.
Sloth's
They are
crashing.
all having contact with the walls and everything, and Smetty does not crash once. What is that for?
Oh please, my guy.
Oh no, Johnson crashed.
I will sacrifice my newborn if he wins.
What?
Yeah. Little
Johnson also crashes.
Little Skittle just got overtaken by Ben RS, but Ben outbrakes himself, as does Sloth. So Little Skittle makes up 1 position, and in a bit he will make up the 2nd. Or will he?
Ooh, Smetty drifted into the last corner.
Little Skittle is very close to Sloth, as you can see on this camera angle I've set up because I've got complaints about the chicane. And Sloth did a great switchback on Little Skittle, and he's back in 2nd.
Do you know what I love the most about this track? That's the helicopter that's hanging above is still hanging at the same place every lap and it's not moving.
Nice.
How? Newton. I don't know how this works.
Little Skittle makes mistakes, and Ben RS is profiting, and he's up to 3rd, back up to 3rd. Meanwhile, Smetty's still holding on, and Sloth's trying to chase him down. And Ben...
Smetty is just steady first. I don't know if Smetty has a big brother, but then you will say from, his big brother is racing now, that's not fair, eh? Different driver. That's why he changed, that's why he stopped.
Little Skittle is trying to get closer to Ben and Sloth to fight for the 2nd place. He really wants points because, well, he's racing for 3rd position, I think, in the championship.
And he already won the first race and now he's already in 4th position.
It was 5
I have the standings open, but then I see Skidder in 3rd, but he's driving 4th.
He can't do...
Oh no, he's driving 3rd.
Yeah, it's lifetiming. Lifetiming's doing lifetiming things. And Smetty is under pressure from Sloth right now.
The camera says that he's driving 3rd, but I see 4 cars. I don't know.
Yeah, don't understand.
Crazy. And everyone's drifting to the last corner. Smetty is
under pressure.
Going to get game banned.
Now don't say that word. We are still on YouTube, my man.
Oh. Band. Just.
Yeah, they are making a rock band out of this for sure. That's what you.
Yeah. They're just again that starting a band.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah.
Sloth's very quick. He's very quick. I hope Smetty doesn't outbrake himself. A great battle between these 3, and Little Skittle is now joining the fight. He overtakes Ben RS. He will try to overtake Sloth. He almost touches him. He overtakes him down the inside, and now he will try to overtake Smetty. He touches him a bit.
Oh,
Bit of contact between Little Skittle and Sloth and the wall. But all of them
he
are
bumped
driving
into the
great.
wall.
Or they're good to go, good to drive. Smetty almost loses it, as does Sloth. Ooh.
I want to see if someone is still going to take off in the air like happens in, I don't know anymore.
Ooh, Little Skittle did a
2 races
great
ago.
mistake. And Sloth is now up to second again. And
Done
he
it.
touches the wall.
Oh.
Lot of time lost for all of these guys. Except Smetty, of course. He drives away unscathed.
Smetty!
Smetty! Sloth lost a lot of time. I don't think he will be joining this fight anytime soon. And Lil
Yeah,
Skittle is
he
now...
really crashed and Skittle drove then into him. Yeah, because he needed to get through. So I get that. But
Lil Skittle now overtakes Ben RS, who will not try to send it down the inside. But
I think Slot is watching. And then I remind him a bit of Donington Park. And then he thought from, oh, you want to crash? Here, you get a crash.
Ben RS and Lil Skittle, both of these guys will try to force Smetty to make mistakes. But to be fair, I'm kinda rooting for Smetty because, yeah, I want him to win for the first time sometime. You know? And it would be
It's
great
Smetty
if he
who
won.
wins. That will be crazy if Smetty wins. But Skittle is fast, and then we have still Ben RS. We have the same persons who finished first and second. And we have just a crazy Smetty that is in the way. Like he's the safety car. And Smetty goes wide, and there goes
Smetty goes wide. Go, my guy, go!
Smetty, no!
Overtake Little Skittle back. You can do it.
You say in the power of Smetty, I want to crash. I want Skittle to crash.
The sacrifice
Skittle is
of
still
our
fast
newborn
and
son.
smart. Smetty is more holding up Ben now. And Skittle's just driving away.
Yeah, well, it was nice while it lasted. It was half the race, my man.
Why couldn't we just stop the race at the last lap?
Yeah, exactly. Stop the count. Stop the count.
Stop the count. Skittle is now after. Oh, there goes Smetty.
Oh no.
Smetty.
Go, my guy. You can still be at least third. Go.
That's sad. That's real sad.
Yeah. We could watch some great underdog story right there.
When I hear that maybe Edmund is driving Skittles his setup, because he says why is Skittles setup so undrivable.
And
But Skittle has become first with it, so I don't know what he's talking about, but
yeah. Sloth spun and he's down to 5th. And yeah.
Okay, look at Johnson.
No, Smetty spins again. Go, my guy. You can do it.
I'm gonna look at Johnson more like from he's also there. Will Johnson join the race later?
Oh no, Edmund overtakes Smetty after Smetty's mistake. Oh no, the dreams are falling apart. Oh no. As the sobering reality sets in. But it was great while it lasted.
It was really great while it lasted.
Oh my god, Smetty is going to overtake Edmund. Oh yeah.
I see
I
it.
can't believe that.
Smitty!
The fight for third place is still on.
Smitty! I know we're not supposed to be for someone, but it's
I'm
just fun to
sorry.
see an Edmonds
This
driving.
this is
Oh,
too great of a
oh,
story to pass
oh,
up. Oh
oh!
no! A little bit
He
of
sticks him
contact.
around. Oh, Smitty waits. Yeah,
It's gentleman
but there,
rules. And then
yeah, but
there's
there goes,
Slot. There's
there goes
Slot.
Slot. Slot is not waiting for them. I
And,
love it
and
what Smitty did, but Slot was not waiting. So yeah, why?
well, yeah, it's a race by the gentleman rules, so good thing that Smetty waited. To be fair,
He just needed to block Slot.
I still owe him an apology from one of the races we did on the different series, but that's another story for another time, probably.
I think Smitty is more like
Oh no.
Mazepin.
Nah,
Yeah.
don't shame my guy like that.
Like the crashing part. But he's loved, so it's more like maybe Mick Schumacher
Latifi.
or Latifi. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's even better. Go TV.
Oh no, Smetty went into the pits because something happened, so he won't be
Smitty.
finishing any higher than in the last race. Sadly.
If he didn't go to the pitch, he would be fifth because Johnson was behind him, and
Yeah,
Johnson keeps crashing. Johnson had the time to practice on here.
to be fair, I think he's driving the car for the first time right now.
I also think that. I've never drove on AC, so I don't even know how every cars drive.
Edmund is now the closest pursuer, and Edmund's chasing down Sloth for the third place. The last podium place we will get. Oh my god, Smetty is fifth. He overtook Will Johnson, probably on laps.
No, I never overtook him, but Smetty is Smetty going to drive backwards again? Smetty is just doing donuts.
I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, he's not last. But Edmund is chasing down Sloth. We have an actual battle instead of Smetty doing donuts.
Go to the battle.
What's happening there? Oh.
Slot and happen. Ben and Skittle are still close to each other, but they're not catching up really. Skittle is faster than last race. Maybe he now knows the car and the track a little bit better. And the same will be for Edplan and Slot, and the same will be for Smitty until he crashed. That's just sad.
Yeah.
We will see then an epic overtake because Johnson will overtake Smitty. Smitty for P5.
Oh my god. The battle. Yeah. But Edmund's still close to Sloth, and if Sloth makes mistakes,
And timer hits 0 and they are already now on the last lap.
yeah, I think Skittle and Ben, both of them waited the last second, so they wouldn't need to do another lap.
Yeah, they were complaining the other racers thought that they did 2 laps and that they thought the fuel wouldn't make it. What was the problem almost with Skittle? So maybe they went a little bit slower this time.
Yeah, in the last corner, just to be safe. Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Yeah, we have got 2 almost fights between Ben and Skittle, and the second one is between Edmund and Sloth.
It's a great race for Skittle. He qualified first, won the first race, and yeah, maybe is going to win his second race.
He's looking very good in the P1. But still, he won't be climbing into P3 because Edmund did this race, and even if Edmund didn't race tonight, he would be still short 1 point. If my math's correct. Which probably
I don't know.
isn't.
Edmund is now fourth and not third, so maybe it will still change for the podium position.
Oh, no, it won't, because between these two it's 12 points right now.
No, I mean position on the track.
Oh yeah, that's possible.
Between third and fourth.
It's actually possible.
It was a little crash from Edmund, but with 0 kilometers somehow. And then Smetty was... Smetty's going crazy.
Oh yeah.
We're almost there at the end of the race.
Oh, I think we will need to wait for Smetty to do the lap.
Oh, yeah, he needs to do that. But there goes Little Skittle.
He wins the second race of this night.
There was a bigger gap this time.
Edmund will try to overtake Sloth into the last corner, but he's too far away. He would need to send it like Daniel Ricciardo. He tries to, but to no avail. And he finishes fourth behind Sloth. And then
again,
we
the
have
P1 with Skittle on the P2 with Ben. Oh, and they are crashing it.
And we
These
have
guys are
a lot
crazy.
of time. We have a lot of time to talk about our life choices, because yeah, Will Johnson is...
Yeah, but still Smetty needs to finish the lap.
Oh yeah, and my internet is doing stuff.
Well, we're just waiting on Johnson for now.
And Smetty disconnected. So when Johnson finishes,
it's only Johnson.
He's almost there.
I don't know. Did Smetty finish the last race? I don't know. I don't remember.
He DNF'd in this one.
So even though Johnson did one race, he did it better than Smetty in both races.
Well, not in the first, actually. No, wait, oh no. He did exactly the same, because Smetty did 5th and 6th, and Will did
5th.
Well, nothing and 5th. So yeah, Smetty did better in terms of points. So
yeah,
the GOAT.
But Johnson finished.
Yeah, good job.
He needs to get a kiss from Skittle.
Good job, guys. And we will probably need to steal some drivers here.
I want Skittle, Ben and Smetty.
Well, who do
the rest I don't care.
Skittle, Sloth,
Everyone.
Ben, who finished top 3 in the first race. Let me check.
Then if Sloth also finished again third, then...
Skittle, Ben, Sloth.
Oh, it's... No, they leaving the call. Why are they leaving the call?
Oh no.
Okay, just get Skittle and Edmund then. Yeah, everyone's leaving the call.
Oh no. It was Ben, Sloth, and skill exactly like in this race, so.
Otherwise, maybe taking them.
Go for them probably first. So they are not in the middle of explaining something not PG-13, so, go talk to them first.
I hope they are up for it. Just ask to go back in and call to. Yeah, there's Smitty.
Smetty
So-
interview.
Let's get the boys.
Oh, Ben
Oh,
can't.
Ben can't.
So.
But we have that's Edmund. We
Still
don't
one,
need him.
still
We
one,
have
still
the
two,
Mighty
still
Smitty with
three.
us, so we have the Mighty Smitty instead of Ben. That will also be fun to talk. I think first we go to the winner of the both races. Who I can't call Big Eminem anymore.
Big Eminem.
I just called you every time Big Eminem. And I said if you win a race, I will call you Little Skittle. So I don't need to call you Little Skittle unless you like
will I
Big
be
Eminem
little
better.
Skittle now, or
Unless you like Big Eminem more.
yeah, I love it, man. They're just
I will keep it in a Big Eminem. Well, you've won the first and the second race.
Yes.
Both times was a close battle with Ben, but how did it feel everything? Because you was a fan. You were a fan of the wall. We can say.
Yes, that was like this race was like the highest heart rate I've had combined with the GT500. I think these cars are so small that even with like the little grip they have, they just feel like rockets. So yeah, that's especially on the downhill. That was just nerve wracking, and I think that kind of got to me. And like I was just shaking in some parts. So I think that kind of got to me in like one or two occasions that he got alongside. But like then the last lap or two, suddenly we see still 2 laps to go. And I had exactly 2 laps of fuel left. Or maybe even a bit less.
It was close.
So yes, the last lap or the last 2 laps I was short shifting as well to save fuel. So that's what kept Ben kind of close as well. So yeah, the reason it was so close was also just because I literally wouldn't have finished otherwise. I literally finished like it wasn't even like a car length over the finish line and was out of fuel. That was insane.
Even the finish was really close. I don't know the gap because the timing said literally 0.00000, but I don't know if that's true or anything. But it was close and everything. And yeah, it was more like you guys were first and second, and then we have Slut and Edmund. And Slut, you finished both times third.
Die? Oh,
I-
okay.
Smooth, eh? Smooth.
Yeah, I mean, like, I did barely any practice. I didn't even.
You're a little quiet, man.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Yep, cool.
How is it called? Jesus. Expect.
No, Jesus is not here.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I didn't even expect to participate in the race, but I was bored, so I joined and I just did some driving. A lot of skill issues happened with the wall, especially, and I just coasted into third position. But I made a deal with Spitz that all of my points will be transferred onto Smete.
Nice.
So I get 0 points.
And
Which-
Smetty will get
Smithy will steal points.
3 and 4 points, so Smetty will get 7 for this. Or more. 9.
Also, right?
Yeah, he will get 9.
More points.
9
More points for Smitty.
Damn.
Everything
And-
was met. Okay.
Yeah, but it was a close race with you and Appen, but both times you
Yeah.
won. So
Luckily.
and there we go to the best driver on the
No.
grid
No.
of all time, who didn't touch the wall anytime. Joke. Smitty,
This way. I hate
we
this
want you
car.
here
I-
because we wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
why are you like Esteban Ocon, but even worse in getting penalties? That's more like a question I've seen, but
What?
Let me put it this way. I
to
uninstalled
say this,
mod because I hate it so much. Okay.
you're
It's the
also
first time I
a little
uninstalled the mod,
quiet.
okay. So this mod, I know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not my driving style. I more prefer like more downforcey or like no downforce at all. So this is not my style. It's like, yeah.
I'd say this has very little
Yeah.
downforce. Just
Yeah,
also
no
no weight.
downforce and no grip. And the first crash in the first race, when I spun out and just went to oblivious, was when I downshifted to second gear and just my whole rear end went to fucking gone.
Yeah, that's
watch,
true.
watch the words. Now we have
I'm
won.
sorry.
Nah, it's okay because we were very well behaved this stream. So
Oh yeah.
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
the first strike.
This stream.
The first
this-
strike.
Well, yeah, just downshifting to second gear is not good at all in these cars. Let me just
Mhm.
put it this way.
Yeah. Downshifting
But
very
that-
quickly,
that
like
doesn't explain why you were driving backwards. In the-
What would you do?
Wow.
Just drive. You went to the pits
Just
and then you
drive.
came back and just drove better.
Yeah, because I was
You're
Bathurst, yeah.
backwards on Bathurst. Ah, mhm,
Oh yeah, that's
we got it.
I get it now. Yeah. Well,
But yeah, you're a crazy guy out there. Crazy guy. And still in the second race, you were. You were for a long time first,
I
and then
was
you
first,
crashed
yeah.
again.
Yeah, because no grip.
Sadly,
again. Yeah. Well,
it did not go the way you wanted.
as I said, I don't like this car at all. I just uninstalled the mod, so.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
throwing
that.
it away.
The cars look very twitchy, to be honest.
It's
Mhm.
small, it's
Yeah.
snappy, and it's uncontrollable most times. So
So like a girlfriend.
yeah.
what?
Honestly, I would
Well.
like drive a Audi Quattro S1 in this track, and I would be like, I would not crash that much as in this car.
It was very funny though how much space we had in these cars.
Yeah, that.
Like in the second race, how much we were actually side by side, just in corners that you should not be side by side
Three
in
white.
in any
Yeah.
normal car.
That is true.
Like we were just going around each other, just circles around each other, no problem.
They also
was-
bounce off of the wall quite nicely.
Everyone, yeah, you saw someone going against the wall, and then he was still driving, going right from. Oh yeah, I'm still here. Nothing on the end. I'm going further.
I was
Like
surprised.
using
yeah.
the wall is the trick to finish.
Yeah.
If we had a
Yeah,
damage,
it was a lovely
if you have
race
damage,
to watch
no
from my
problem
end.
for me, so,
Lovely to drive from my end.
made to drive from my end.
I hate it like certain type of people from my end.
Perfect. The whole spectrum. Um,
All
okay,
the
guys,
elements.
Indeed.
I would ask you to join the lounge now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Drive safe
Yeah.
and have a nice day.
Welcome, man. See you next week.
See you next week.
Yep.
And that was the 6th race of our beautiful Ultimate Touring Challenge here on Rain Racers. Hope you enjoyed it. I was your commentator for today. Right beside me was Joshua. Am I right? I didn't
Yeah.
forget? Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe I need to change my name in Discord so nobody's forgetting.
Thank you. My name is Bradman, if you didn't remember it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.